Boom. Here we are. Typical fashion. We're going to wait about a minute or so before we actually get things going here. Just to let people come in, you know. Here we go. What's up, guys? I am actually going to send this link to my server real quick. Hang on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Server links in. You read the title. You know what we're doing. We have 3-foot-tall peep. We're going to see what happens. Because I don't want to throw this into the 8900 because there's just no way it's going to work in that thing. So, granted, this thing is 2 years old. It is most definitely it's about 3 feet tall, I'd say, actually. Well, let's get it in there. Yeah. So, I will say, it's getting ran twice. Just because of the size of it. I'm going to run it vertically like this, and then after that, we're just going to flip it and have it in like that. So, yeah. That's the move for today. I think we'll just start him like this. I think that's simple enough. We'll go normal. We'll do betting after. I do want this to do waveforce and actually be aggressive. It does need actual action. So we'll just go normal. Cold because it's only hooked up to cold. Heavy, probably. But it shouldn't be too long. Extra high spin. And because it's going to get run again, actually, there's no point in me adding the extra rinse. There's no point. So, all we've got to do is have him in like that. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be really interesting. You know what? I'm gonna turn off Water Plus. I could always turn it back on if I need to. But it's pretty good with stuff like this. Just turned the water on. Just before it starts filling, I should probably shove him in all the way. Hour 12. So this did sense pretty low, so it should do waveforce. That's what I wanted. I should get him in a position in here to where that's part of him, I guess. Should get him in a position where, well, the water should shrink him down, actually. So that should be fine. I should add detergent, though. I have this solution of straight enzymes, which I got from the car wash. I think I'm going to pour that in while it's doing waveforce. On one of the times it's going to do waveforce. But I'm thinking Persil. I'm thinking Persil is definitely going to be the way to go. Let's see. Well, we could just take him out and then just like... It's probably going to do the trick. All right. Well, let's let it continue now. I'll go put the Persil away. I'll get us closer in a sec. I'm also going to give it some liquid oxy. I could probably just pour the liquid oxy straight on it and nothing bad will happen, right? Other than it being a little splashy. Trying to time this right. It's probably good. Save the rest of it for the second wash where we're actually going to do it on bedding. Alright. It's starting to shrink down now. We'll get us up close. There isn't even any water in it yet. At all. Oh no, there is. There's a small amount at the bottom. Drying this is not going to be fun. And who would I be to not add some dish soap as well? How much water do we think we even have in us right now? Well, that answers my question. Seems to have been pretty accurate with it. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's probably going to add more water on its own. I don't know what that noise is. Okay, we're not adding more water on our own. This is the level we've decided to run at. But honestly, that's fine. Like I said, it's going to get rewashed again after this. I'm mainly hoping for waveforce to get surface stuff. Anything like on the outside layer. Just eviscerate that. Speaking of waveforce. And then we're going to run bedding afterwards to actually, you know, get everything inside. Oh, never mind. We are adding more water. Waveforce? Yes. Okay. Let's see what happens. I have to pause it and actually manually redistribute it, or it's never going to decide to do waveforce again if I let it do that. That should be good. And also I can probably hold the tub in place decently well. Oh, that was not decently good. But it's still going to do it. Could use more water. But I'm sure when it does it again later on, it'll be better. You know what? To save myself the time from this, I could just put it into the waveforce test mode. I'm gonna do that. Power cleanse. Level 1, cold. That should make it do like 220 RPM waveforce, which was way higher than what we were doing earlier. Nope, we're gonna add more water first. I didn't know we needed more water. Oh, it only needs a couple. It only needs a little bit. It just needs to up it a couple points. Okay, here we go. Now it should do insane wave force. This is the demo mode for waveforce, I think. Depending on what value you give it on delay wash is the speed it'll go at. And also the water level it fills to. I actually don't know how long it'll do this for. I don't know if it'll ever decide to change direction. I think it eventually does. Well, we're leaking personal water into several locations inside the machine, which is not ideal, but I can fix that. Should be fine now. Ah! Now I have to actually cut it off. Okay. From there, I think test mode probably would be the move. Or, not test mode, just let it continue on a speed wash or something. Or towels, actually. Towels turbo wash. That way we at least get the spray rinse out of it in a normal spin. Oh wait, it's Persil. It's just gonna all go away. But even still. Yeah, no, there's just a giant puddle of like Persil water in the bottom of the machine now. I don't know which side it was coming from. I think it was this one. It was just like shooting out. The drain pump is drenched. Yeah, like hang on. I can show you guys this. Come on. It's just coming out from everywhere, basically. That's the big puddle. It was mainly coming from this side, and then there was some coming from this side as well. It'll be fine, though. This thing's unkillable. I'm convinced. This isn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be, honestly. The water looks nasty, but other than that, like, hang on. I'm gonna go make some breakfast and bring it out here. I'll be back for like 10-15 minutes. Yeah, this is about what I expected out of it. The next one should be better, though. Okay, I'm back. I'm back now. We've got a very bubbly lawn. It's honestly handling it just fine. What do you think of WM 3040? What the heck is that? The 3040? I don't see anything on that thing. The 3400 is alright, if that's what you meant. I don't think we need any more than this. And then we'll do bedding, cold, no spin, because it's not going to do a good spin anyways. Heavy soil with, sure. But we'll see what turning on fabric softener does. And I don't think I'm going to need it, but... Oh, wait. What am I doing? Putting it on bedding. Why am I not filling it this way? Let me go get the new bag of Ariel. That should be good. Which one of these is the main wash valve? I feel like it'll fill faster. That thing is so saturated that I couldn't even move it if I wanted to. I was gonna get it to stand up, but I physically can't. I'm gonna take that as a good thing. That's probably good. It probably switches to bedding now. Cold. No spin because it's useless. Heavy soil. Fabric softener just to see what happens. And an extra rinse. It's supposed to be an hour 15. I have a feeling it's going to take a lot longer than an hour 15. Oh, we're going straight into agitation here, actually. Never mind. I was wrong. Once it really starts going, once it really starts going, all that aerial should be incorporated, so. Not concerned at all. And then we're going to add the mystery fluid. Which is just straight enzyme. Pure, straight enzyme. I'm going to pour it right here because I think that's where the most water is. So we've got literal straight enzymes in there now. Along with the detergent, so everything should be fine now. And like I said, once we get an actual good amount of water in here for it to wash, all that powder is going to go in. And if not, I'll just flip the thing over. What if that actually did anything? If I'm just blowing through the tube for no reason. I think I'm just blowing through the tube for no reason. I have my second phone here though, so I could just do it and then look at the stream on the phone and see if anything happens. Okay, I'm about to blow through it right now. Good. just did it. It does nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to flip it over whenever it stops. Should stop right about now, from the looks of it. No, we're still gonna go. It usually hits about 190, 180 before it stops, and we're at 194. Now we're about to hit 190. Okay, it's 180 then. That's why it's not melting. Actually, all of that hasn't melted. It's just solidified and turned into rock. Like rock chips. Kind of weird. I'm sure it'll end up fine. If not in the wash, then at least the rinse. The first one. I'll just put you right there. You don't even try to melt. You like just, yeah. Again? Yes. Knew it. Yeah, damn, they're just not dissolving, even when you do that. Third time? Yep. A fourth? For the first time ever? Nope. Alright, let's flip it. Ah, fuck. Yeah, come on. Here you go. Alright. Thus, it begins. Aerial foam is something else, I swear. It's like, I can't describe it. It's just something else. We getting it. We getting it. This is going pretty good. I have zero complaints about this at all. It's doing it. It's doing it. Actually, I do have one complaint. With it. Just one. Hey! Fuck. Trying to see if I can get this from the other side of the garage. Oh wait, actually, I could probably try to get it from the door. Like that other side of the garage door. That one was awful. That one was just like actually downright terrible. The fuck was that? Oh, it's the fucking eyeballs. Alright, see if I can do it. Why am I even trying? Like... That was the worst one so far. Oh! Did it actually go in or did it bounce off? That's a dumbass question. Where is it going to go other than in? It's probably like right here. I just saw it. Yeah, it's literally right here. Why are you doing the balancing action? Did I really just do that? Is it about to drain? No, we're chilling. Okay. I feel like holding this right now. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, it's a pod. It is one of the pods of all time. Okay, time to die. And then you have your little snack for later. It's a little wet. Let me wring it out first. Yeah, I just got a little snack. No, it's not a dishwasher pod. It was just a Persil one. The water's already, like, purple, so I don't think I need to add anything else. Now it's just kind of... But it is moving. It is moving, so... I don't really mind. I do wish it would do Agitub again, though. What settings are we on? Bedding, extra rinse. And no spin, because... I don't think 500 RPM is the move for this. I mean, fuck, actually, if I time it right, and it's already spun out enough to where it's gonna balance fine. Oh. Anyways, as I was saying, if I time it so it, did you put hot water or no? It's the waveforce. Got the hose so you could... No, because I still can't get the fucking 8900 hoses off. They're wrenched on so hard I literally cannot remove them, so... I spent $20 on a garden hose for no reason. What I was saying, though, is given the timing and after it's already been spun, it would probably be fine. I could just run the 8900 on normal light soil with extra high and then just stop it after the rinse. And then we could just probably get like at least 1,000 for like 25 minutes. The lawn's gonna be happy. Or it's gonna die. I don't know which one. Guess we'll find out. I don't know how much they're gonna like 4 scoops of Ariel, a pod, a shit ton of Oxy, and a few other things. I don't know how they're gonna like that, but I guess we'll find out. First rinse of 2. Question is, are we going to Sudslock? Probably not, honestly, but it has potential to. We're pumping out a steady amount of straight suds, so honestly, I wouldn't say it's not going to. But I wouldn't bank on the fact it's going to either. It's 50-50. It's 50-50. I did also put 4 scoops of Ariel and a bunch of other stuff in here, though, Ethan. And it is also a giant, solid thing. I'm looking at the drain hose, and it's not looking good for this thing, guys. Let me look around the back. Oh. Yeah, no, it's fucked. It's fucked. Yeah, no, Evan, the balancing isn't bad at all, surprisingly. If it was the 8900, I'd be fucked. But, this thing did waveforce with this. This is the second time I've washed it. Decided to do it twice because I thought that would be the move. I was right. Are we still fucked? We're looking a lot better now. When you keep a peep of this size, it sits in the corner of the room. It stands up by itself. It's going to be interesting to dry. Yeah, no, it's going to take like 6 hours, I'm aware. The pump just foam locked. That's what that noise was. Uh-oh. That sounds like it might suds. Oh, no, we just got flying suds. Where the fuck are those coming from? Slight bearing noise. Slight bearing noise. Oh, no, my bad. That wasn't the bearing noise at all. That's the drain pump I'm hearing. It's that foam locked. And god-awful water hammer. Yep. Still got a little chunk of aerial right there. I'm sure that'll sort itself out. Yeah, no, there's no way I could position this to where it'll actually, like, stand up. Okay. First rinse. First rinse. Since there's no way in hell I could get this thing to wash with hot water, even though I probably could have after seeing this. Sanitizer. Drink. There we go. Drink. I don't know why sanitizer is a little foamy. It's not like fabric rinse foamy, because it does go away, but it has a little bit of foam to it. I suppose that's just what chemicals do. My mom just turned the sprinklers on. I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows that the grass has already been watered. Fine, Evan. You little autistic fuck. The fuck are you? Are you ever gonna rotate the other way so I can get closer? They are, just slowly. I feel bad for you, lil bro. He dying. It's these. It's whatever that is. We have another one in the middle right there, which I didn't actually know. I haven't observed this before. We have 5, apparently, and it's like that. Someone need to adjust these fuckers, because what the fuck are we watering all of this for? Is one of these just going in a giant... Oh, no, it's because of that one. Never mind. I suppose there's no way to avoid that one. You want to know what pisses me off about how the, how they redid our lawn? This, like, rock thing right here, it can't even be used as, like, a fucking washout. The real washout's on the other side. What is it for? And you can't walk over it, because look at how uncomfortable and weird that would be. And it ties into it over there like it should. But, like, it doesn't. Do I rescue little bro? He's, like, low Kirk dying. I'm gonna rescue little bro. Come on, bro. Come on. You're fucking huge. And I'm being soaked again. All right, nope. That's a sign he has to die. Sorry, bro. Yeah, no, once the waveforce gets down to a certain amount of time, like it's almost close to finishing, I'm going to run the 8900 empty so that I can get it to go into spin and have it do that super long spin on normal. Do you ever figure out the backyard sprinklers? Station 1, dial to skip. Oh. The backyard ones didn't go off. I actually have no idea where the backyard ones even are. If I can figure out a way to turn them on, then I can show. But that doesn't make sense because the backyard never got redone. Manual all station for 1 minute. That's just turned on the ones in the front again. Does that also turn on the ones in the back at the same time? No. Dial to skip. Station 2. Station 2. Where is Station 2? Are you the backyard? No? What the fuck is Station 2? I hear something. The fuck? Well, whatever it was, it just turned off. Now it's over there. I just heard it. It's over here now. It's in there. Ah, that little thing. I actually didn't know we got one of those. That's pretty nifty. Okay. So which one's the fucking backyard then? The waveforce is only halfway full, by the way. Which one's the fucking backyard? Station 3 just turned on. Is Station 3 the backyard? It is. So, okay, there's one in this corner. I guess I could have assumed that, and there's the Zote bar over there. That one over there looks like it's doing the most. Oh, there's one literally right here. This is probably the most accessible. Little Jim Bob. Oh. It has just turned off. So what, is there like a Station 4 or something? Do we have like another weird drip doohickey? Or did that just actually finally turn it off? Station fucking 4? Where? Where could that possibly be? Why would it be out here? It would be in the backyard. The backyard never got done. I hear nothing. There's nothing in the backyard for it to be watered. Unless it's more drip shit. I hear something. I hear something. It's the tree. I'm listening to the tree. Okay. You're 3/4. This, it just went to Station 6. You want me to pull on this? There's only 3. Okay, I see now. 1, 2, 3. Off. Cool. Why are you taking so long? We just did like a 10-minute expedition. And it's still filling. Maybe because you're filling from the jet? Yeah, that's a good point. That's probably it. Ah. Good day today, though. It's a good day so far. I work 2 to 6 today, so that's, well, I don't have a problem with it at all, but it's just something. Not even gonna attempt to stream it anymore. Unless I can find a way to get it to stream reliably, and I know it's going to stream reliably. No point. Well, you filled a little more. I don't even think I need to do anything for this. It's not like a pillow where it's floating like that or at all. It's actually sinking. It's that heavy that the middle of it is sinking down, and we'll probably pull the rest of it down. There's air bubbles coming out of this side. I wish I could tie a recirc pump into the spray rinse valve like how Electrolux does it. I think that would be fire. Oh yeah, that's going just fine. I don't even need to stand here and monitor it. I can sit down. I'm going to purposefully make it go off balance because I want the... Oh, we don't even have a final spin on this, actually. Hang on. I'm just going to set it on low because that alone will be fine. I'm going to purposefully do this because I want to see it do a spin drain for the final spin. That rinse was totally fine. It doesn't really need to... I don't think it needs to wring out all the water in and then go again. So if it goes off balance like this, I think it's fine. The main point of that rinse was to just, because it's so big, help get all the detergent out. And then the next one is going to be the one where we actually put softener in it. I was going to use this just now, but I really don't think it's necessary. I think we can just use the regular softener. Also, I don't think I have enough softener in this bottle for it, so it's going to need a lot of softener because it's huge. Granted, it doesn't need, like, the whole bottle, obviously, but it needs more than one dose, and I don't have very much in that bottle left, which sucks because I really like that softener. Yeah, it might be the consistency of yogurt for some reason, but it works. It's the best softener I've ever had. And it genuinely smells good, too. Like, if I could get that softener with Gain, the Moonlight Breeze Gain, if it smelled like that, I would be perfectly happy. Huh. It was just modulating its speed. I've never seen it do that before. I've never seen it actually try to modulate its speed like that. That should be enough for it to stop. Yep. Boom. We just won ourselves a spin drain. Alright, let's give it some softener. I should pour some... Honestly, it doesn't matter. Let me just... Let me bring these blankets inside the house, actually. The blankets I washed last night are still in the dryer. Are they dry is the question. I'd say so. Dude, I missed when I had this thing like permanently installed. This thing was she works great. I miss this thing. it's time to start the 8900. Normal, light soil, extra high. Let that run up until just before the spin. Oh yeah, this is a really good rinse. That noise, by the way, it's got a plastic logo on it. It's about this big. Most likely, it's that scrubbing against the impeller. It might have even fallen off, it sounds like. Well, there's one way to find out. Oh, no. It did not fall off. It's right there. But yeah, it's just a big plastic badge. No need to worry about it. Is this going to flip itself back over? It looks like it wants to. Are we about to get rollover with a fucking peep? We are. It's doing it right now. It's about to capsize. This is what the Titanic was doing. Very yummy softener water. I could just push that down, honestly, and it would probably not come back up. I'm going to do that. Oh, no, it is going to come back up. Just from the size of it. But at least I know it's rinsing good. It's rinsing very good right now. Don't get me wrong. When are you going to agitub? Kind of waiting for that to happen. Oh. No agitub at all. That's disappointing, actually, but it rinsed just fine. We get the spin drain anyways. It jumped down from 22 minutes to 11 when it did that, by the way. Really interesting how this thing decides to handle unbalances by spin draining. I've just always found that to be super interesting. What RPM is this? This is weird. 80. That's oddly specific. Doing 80 RPMs. This would be a great chance to do improv spray rinse, honestly. Oh, we're increasing speed now. Yeah, let's do improv spray rinse with this, actually. It's like the perfect speed. Okay, well. Let's position it in a good way. We'll spin it a few times in test mode before throwing it in the 8900, just because the 8900 is going to take a minute still. The 8900 is at 34 minutes, so we have 9 minutes. I could just do it in the middle, actually, and it'll spread through the whole thing. Cut. Hi. Yeah. Thank you. We actually have dirt coming out of the lawn. I'm gonna cut this out. We'll give it another go in a second. All of the grass out there is dead. All of the grass that was directly underneath where the waveforce was running is dead. right under where it was draining. I mean, it's just flooded. Like, it's not taking any more water. Okay. I'm gonna have it go like this. Oh, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Nowhere near. Okay. Let's improv rinse this. This is a good way to do it. Smells like something's burning. That's not good. I have no clue what would be doing that, though. It's not the waveforce. Okay, that's enough improv spray rinse. I do have to get all the water out of the hose. So I am actually just going to simple enough. That does the trick. All right. Now, we do have to wait for the 8900 to finish its filtration rinse in order to be able to put it on. Now that we've spun it out enough at the waveforce to where it should be able to balance it fine. So we just gotta wait for this to finish. Should only be a couple minutes anyways. No, it's not self-cleaning. I had to start it on normal empty so that I could throw it on the spin for normal. Because normal extra high does a 25-minute spin at 1100, so I was like, heck yeah. That's probably going to be perfect for this thing. Because, you know, I'd prefer it to not spend 7 years in the dryer. It's very interesting. One side of the peep is noticeably wetter than the other side. So that's the side I'm going to put on the outside when it goes in there. Yeah, no, I would have washed it in the 8900 alone, but there's no way in hell it would ever spin. If I had two of them, that would be a different story. But I only have one. And there's zero convincing me that that thing would spin if it was soaking wet and I hadn't already had it in the waveforce. Trust me, I would have thrown it on a heater cycle. Because that thing smelled so bad. But in terms of heat, we're just going to have to go with the dryer. The sanitized cycle is 23 minutes. Or, sorry, like 31, I think. I don't know. Hang on, let me look. It's 31 minutes. So I'm going to run it on steam sanitary first. And then, afterwards, switch it to like an actual cycle. Which will probably end up just being... you know what I'm going to do? This is probably the best move. Steam sanitary, put it on bedding, let the sensor figure out what the fuck to do from there. And then from there, once that finishes, hour 40-minute time dry. Because that's the longest it goes for some reason. Some people would try to argue that me doing this in order to get a better spin was a waste of water. As if we didn't just do 4 full tubs of water in the waveforce, basically. Gang, I do not think it matters that much at this point. What we just did was a drop. What I did for this, drop in the bucket. my data centers waste way more water than I ever could have just. Well, it's draining now, so I'm gonna get the waveforce in its spot and then throw it in. Yeah. Okay, I guess you weren't seated correctly, but you are now. Come on. Turn. That's the back plate for the 8900. We can crush that. Doesn't really matter. Not like I'm putting it back on. Not like a service technician will ever come to this fucking thing. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Could I have my dolly back, please? Thanks. Once it turns the drain pump off for a second, that means it's about to start balancing, which it just did, so it's time. Here we go. Which side of you is the more wet side again? It's that side. Okay. Also, this thing barely shrunk. I'm surprised. But there we are. It's in. That should balance. If it doesn't, I can maneuver it into a way that it will. Give me my light. Thank you. It's over here. It's gonna take it a couple attempts, I think, but it should get it. Or, you know, it can also just do it first try. No, it's gonna back down. As long as it holds at least 1,000 for those 20 minutes, I'll be happy. It'll do just fine. It just needs a minute. And yes, I'll close the door in a second so the glare isn't horrible. Yeah, that needs repositioning. I think I'm gonna have to make it take it the long way. That. Peanut butter and jelly the long way. Yeah, no, if it was soaking wet, there's no chance it would even go. That looks perfectly balanced. That's because that is perfectly balanced. Okay. Well, I thought it was. I guess not. That's not bad at all. You have no reason to not take that up. There we go. 22 minutes. Should get all the way up to 1160. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I will return. And it's 1100 flat. For the next 16 minutes. That's gonna do us good. That is gonna do us good. Never thought I'd see the day where I would be able to watch this thing. But I did. I just did. Found an AI. Yeah, no, I know. I know. He posted that. It's the same guy who was in Pony's server yesterday. It barely even looks like me, bro. Like, the facial structure is awful. I'm shocked at this fit, by the way.
No, the brushes do swing around like that sometimes. They're on a swivel on the top so that they can move out of the way when a car comes. So, like, when a car goes around, they'll kind of, like, do, like, this to get around the car. But they still shouldn't be acting like that with nothing there. The bottom isn't connected to anything, only the top is. So they do need the ability to swivel. I would show you guys, but streaming the car wash is kind of useless now. Because it just won't stream right. What do you mean you found an AI video? Yeah, no, there's an AI video of me. It's on YouTube now. The dude who posted it in Pony Server posted it on YouTube. Yeah, it's this one. It's this one. I would go with the set to replace the waveforce, honestly. If you can't find a 5480, then a 5680 would work fine too. Because I know you can't use the heater anyway, so the 5680 doesn't really work for you. It's the exact same machine as the 5480. Only difference is it has like 2 more cycles. I think it's literally 2 more cycles. And one of them is allergen, which forces you to run the heater. So. Oh, and if you want to tub clean the 5800, the 5680, if you want to tub clean it, you have to run the heater. It won't let you not. Then again, the tub clean cycle is mid on the wave forces anyways, so you're honestly better off, other than any other cycle in the wave forces, you're better off just running heavy duty. Because when it does do wave force, it's going to do infinitely more in the few times it does wave force through the cycle than it would if it was full of water soaking the entire time. Wave force is the equivalent. Wave force is actually faster than the spin washes on tub clean on the new LGs. It's faster. Wave force is 180 RPM, and the spin washes, even for the filtration rinse, is 150. So it's faster in the wave force. You going live tonight? No, I'm not. Let's run it back. Spin only extra high. Give it another go. After this one, it'll go in the dryer. You can't spin this enough. What do you mean they created a new fucking Apple? The fuck is the Sun Punch Apple? You mean to tell me that they just created a new Apple? Well, that just limited the spin. Okay, whatever. Honestly, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. We just spun for an entire 22 minutes. There's no way we're getting better than that, right? Alright, we got 11, or it's 11:38. I go to work at 2, so we're chilling. We can keep going while drying it, at least for the first part of it, because I don't want to have to sit here for 7 years. But I do want to at least get steam sanitary. Oh, the fucker is almost dry, dude. Holy shit. Well, I can't speak for the inside, but on the outside, it feels damn near dry. I think ass in first would probably be the move for this. Oh my god, it's so big I can't even fit it through the fucking door. Yeah, we'll shove it in ass first. It doesn't even fit if I shove it in ass first. Oh, wait, no, it will. Nope. That's as far back as it goes. We can't even do it like this. We have to figure something out here. Maybe it's because of the opening in the door? Can I angle it like that? Shit. Oh, this is going to take forever. Now, hang on. I think that's it. And then if I can just angle it like the other way around, ass that way. Yeah, there we go. And then it'll actually tumble too. Okay. Steam sanitary. First time I've run this cycle in a minute. Let's get the light over there. Been a minute since I've run an actual steam cycle, actually. Not just sanitary, but any of them. I wish there was a sanitary dry cycle, not just steam sanitary. Because then, if you want to, like, what if I want to sanitize and dry at the same time? I either have to do it before or after, and I'm going to do it before. I forgot it's got the plastic thing on it. Okay. That's annoying, but whatever. It's better in the back than the front. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that loud. It only occasionally taps. Not a big deal at all. I'm gonna let the dogs outside. I got the door closed, so I can let them out here. side?
Welcome back. Running steam sanitary. Once the actual steam ends, though, gonna switch it. Speak of the devil, the steam phase just ended. Okay. Pause that. And go bedding. Bedding very dry. And I'll also add steam to that. It says an hour and 5 minutes. We'll see what happens to that. What? 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 What do you want? Hi. Hi. What? What is it that you want, buddy? What? You're both doing it to me. What do you guys want? What? You're scared because the rabbit's in the dryer. Really? Really? What? What do you want? At least that's the only thing I can assume you're upset about. Oh, no, you want it inside the house. Okay. I really do want to know if this is going to sense up or what it's going to do.
We're at 56 minutes right now. I don't think we decreased at all. Gang, what if instead of a vaccine, we were just like able to get exposed to like a weak version of the virus that enables us to build the antibodies we need to fight the real thing? Like, just think about that. I just found a 7700 bid. Mid.
Why do I remember this being a lot faster? I feel like it's way slowed down right now for some reason.
Fuck! Shit! I was doing so good for that being the very first run. I can see the UFO portal. I can see it. It's right there. I'm so close to being able to bitch slap John and just be like, fuck you. It's crazy how I've been doing this for legit like months now. Just because John said I can't. He was like, oh yeah, buddy, good luck with that one. See, and now I'm not going to be able to get past that first part, like, at all. That's just my luck. I was so fucking locked in. I forgot there's a fucking rail grinder in Truckee right now. I already saw it coming down the one, honestly, so I'm probably not going to go out again. Track 2's mid. There's like one good spot for it, and even still. Why would I even do that? Hang on, let me go into practice real quick, because I don't want to instantly fuck up the UFO when I get to it. I didn't even know that was a fucking option. Okay. I've got it. I've got it. it's getting good. It's getting good. I can't even stop now. I have to keep running it up. I just got 65, and then like 10 minutes later, I get to 70. How hard is the current map you're playing on Geometry Dash? It's rated as a harder. I think it's a harder. I don't know, but here, we can run it up like this for a second. Let me just raise the tripod so it's not super annoying. Also, yeah, that thing's still at 42 minutes. Here. Let me get a good run in for this. I can usually lock in pretty good when we're like this, though. If only I could get a good angle of it where I can actually, like, see what it is and not do it through... I could do it through the camera, though, I think. Cannot do it through the camera, so I'm going to have to look around it. There's a little bit of lag, just a tiny bit, when I look through the camera. For this one, you really just tap and it makes it go up. This isn't hard at all. Similar, but not really. Because you're actually flying the ship. Every time you tap this one, it changes the gravity between the two walls. Another wave part. These are asymmetrical, so you only need to be looking at one. You can do this little... Never mind, you cannot do that. I've done it before. Here, let me just try to get back there real quick. And I am looking through the camera again. It's so difficult to try to do this while streaming at the same time. Because I'm looking at it from like this angle here. And it's really messing with me. I've been trying to do this for... I have over 1,000 attempts on this now. So, yeah. I'm gonna give it another go. Why am I still dying to that one? Here, maybe if I do it like up here, then I can like see it better. Oh, I can see it way better like this. Yeah, now it's not awkward at all. The thing with the game modes is they're not really difficult. It's just they take getting used to. If there was a way to get this on stream properly, then I would. But it's really difficult. I can just pause it when I get to the hard part again, actually. Okay, I got it. Here we go. So this is right after the dual portal.
We go back to the cube. Timing on that is really weird. Okay, I'm so good at this game. I can never do it unless I'm not showing the stream. You know what I can do? I can screen record it. I can screen record it and then show you guys the screen recording. I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. Why don't I just put it in practice mode? I always forget that there's a practice mode. Okay. Oh yeah, let's do it like this time. Let's actually put it in practice, and you can see. I wish that it used the actual music for it and it didn't have its own practice mode music. That's a really stupid point to put a checkpoint. There we go. And then the ship here, you just, every time you hold the screen, the ship goes up and down. The ball changes gravity every time you click. Another wave. Dual wave. How did I get here? What? Oh, I see, okay. Dual wave. You can do that right there. And then back to a single wave. Go through the ship thing, but like with the wave. Cube. Upside down. Weird timing. That's where I died last time. And then this is the UFO. This is about where I died last time, was this dude right there. I want to say that's where I died. So it's just Flappy Bird with the UFO. Every time you tap, he goes up. Then back to a ship part. That transition right there is hell. This ship part is actually hell. It's so bad. I don't know how I'm going to get past this. And then you go back to the ball. The ball is pretty easy. The ball is my favorite game mode right now. How the fuck are you supposed to do this? What? I've never gotten to this point before, so. Oh, I see. Okay, that's not horrible. That's bad, but it's not horrible. And I've never seen past that, so I don't know. Oh, no, I know this one. This is the one where he starts counting numbers. What? Oh, I see. It's like fucking Limbo. That's stupid. And then that's the end of the level.
Should be doing steam in a sec. It always does it at 32 minutes on bedding. The bedding cycle is usually really good at drying stuff. Like the sensor, it does perfectly every time. I've had problems with some of the other cycles. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can make some progress on fucking Clutterfunk. Because screw it. I think I'm gonna go for Clutterfunk after Blast Processing. Blast Processing? Blast Processing. The problem with the mini portals is I never know when to jump. Am I missing a portal there? Like, am I somehow getting... Is there multiple portals and I'm somehow getting through one but not the other? There are two portals. There's two portals. And I'm somehow missing the one that makes you right side up again. I got it that time. I didn't even fucking jump. At least I don't think I did. Whatever. I got to 70, finally. So I'm happy about that.
forgot that today is my Donald Trump death day prediction. I remember making this event. I was in Roseville with John. I don't remember why it's today, but I remember there was a specific reason it was supposed to be today. I was thinking of the 23rd. Why was I have 23% battery. Holy shit, that might be a sign alone. I fucking do. I hope it doesn't happen today, because if it does, I might end up being on a fucking CIA watch list. Okay, well, I'm going to end the stream here now because it's just kind of... It's just this, really. It's probably going to take it a super long time to dry. I'm mentally preparing myself for that. But yeah, I don't really want to sit here anymore. So, I'm going to end this one here. Once this ends, I'm probably going to throw it on a hour 40 time. Honestly, I'm just going to do the hour 40 now. Because it's also going to be an hour 40 on high, so... Yeah. But, alright. See you guys.